Hey there, warriors and weirdos. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Sohum, and today I'll be reacting to I Went Too Far by AURORA. This is one of the songs off of her first record, All My Demons Greeting Me as a Friend. And I was taking a look at the song list for this record. Dude, bangers up, down, left, right, backwards, forwards. I haven't heard every single track off of this one, like as we're checking out today, one of the songs, but everything I have heard has been absolutely stellar, and it amazes me that on her first go around at an album, she knocks it so far out of the park. I mean, it's absurd how good the songs are. I mean, to start with Runaway, I think that song on Spotify literally has 1 billion streams. AURORA was meant for music. She is so talented and disciplined in what she does, but also creative and inspired. No wonder she is where she is today. So I'm excited to check this out as always, but before diving in, let us thank Conrad the Ambient for this request. And if you guys ever see Conrad in the comments below, you know, he's always around. Make sure you say hi. He's a really good dude. Thank you, Conrad. Now, let's jump in.
Thank you for the nice energy. and from now on, this show will be a bit less sad, won't it? Because we have almost done all the sad songs. Even though all my songs are kind of sad.
Right.
But many of them are kind of hidden in a nice bag of something that's not so sad. So the next song,
it's a great description.
It's kind of sad, but it's not so sad. Okay. It's called I Went Too Far, and it's about not forgetting that you deserve to be loved as much as you love someone else.
Like
I went
unreciprocated.
too far when I was begging on my knees, begging for your arms, for you to hold around me. I went too far and kissed the ground beneath your feet.
Wow.
Begging for your love, begging for eyes to meet, crying, give me some love, give me some love and hold me, give me some love and hold me tight. Oh, give me some love, give me some love and hold me, give me some love and hold me tight.
Wow.
I went too far when I was begging on my knees.
God. This message hits home for so many of us who have been in relationships where it feels like we are just bending over backwards in every respect for the other. And I'll probably go into more detail, but this is the kind of song that she prefaced at the beginning, like it may be sad, but with like a happy packaging. So far, it fits that vibe exactly. It's a very bright, energetic, almost like bubbly performance, but sad underpinnings here.
When I cut my hands for you to stand and watch me bleed, I went too far and kissed the ground beneath your feet. Standing in my blood, it was a taste of bittersweet. Crying, give me some love. gone.
Oh,
I try to reach for another soul,
she lost a part of herself.
so I can feel whole. Oh, give me some love.
And now she's like, she notices the massive void in her body and soul, and she's trying to reach out for somebody else to fill that void. And interestingly, it feels like the correct approach. It feels logical, but I don't think that is the solution. You usually have to fill your own cup, fill your own void, address yourself before the efforts of anybody else will actually hit home. It's strange, we grow up with different backgrounds, different traumas, different emotional baggages, what have you, that when we enter relationships manifest into different sorts of dynamics. And maybe you've heard of like attachment style, and I'm no relationship expert or therapist or anything like this, but the example I can use is my own. And I have been in relationships where I felt on my end like I'm bending over backwards and I'm losing a part of myself. I'm foregoing taking care of myself to acquiesce to the needs of the other in the relationship. And I felt like I was doing a very noble thing, and I was almost like shocked that I wasn't receiving some of the same treatment back, because I'm like, I love you in this very active way. How are you not showing me this? And I deserve this love, and you need to fill my hole. Pause. Fill the void inside of myself. And in a weird way, I was being naive and selfish, but also not recognizing that they are another person outside of me. And if I'm not loving myself and I'm asking for them to love me, to fill the void in my heart, it's almost like I've put them in an impossible position, because they will never be able to know exactly what's going on in my body, in my mind, in my heart. And if I'm, up and down, left, right, and center with my thoughts and emotions, I may always misattribute my feelings to their inaction, which would be wrong. But also it is the case that somebody may not be right for me, and I am asking for the things that I love, and I am being earnest and honest with myself, because in a relationship I do deserve those things. But then I also need to show myself that love by setting up my own boundary, such that in a dynamic where the love that I need to thrive isn't there, why would I put myself in that routinely? And then again, bend over backwards for the other person when I'm being inauthentic, through and through almost. I'm being inauthentic to you by placating for your wants and needs without actually believing it to be real love. And then vice versa, I'm trying to extract. It's a very weird, disorganized, parasitic, but also parasocial, but also codependent, narcissistic. I don't know. I feel like I could throw every psychological buzzword into this. And they're all probably right and wrong for various reasons. But what can be more simply stated is we need to be able to love ourselves first and foremost. And then if somebody else is not loving you on top of that the way you deserve to be, then I think it's best to just move along. But never forgo who you are. Never.
Oh, I can feel whole. Oh, give me some love.
Oh, it's really,
Oh, give me some love.
really brightening here.
Oh, give me some love. Give me some love and hold me. Give me some love and hold me tight. Oh, give me some love. Give me some love and hold me. Give me some love and hold me tight. Why can't I turn around and love again? Love back in time. I had to turn around and walk away.
she's so sweet.
Thank you.
That song is very good. Let me pull up the lyrics here so I can take a little bit of a closer look. Just the first line, I went too far when I was begging on my knees. When you're starting at a place of begging is when you know something is wrong. Again, we always need to look internally for how we should behave and what makes sense for us, but when we are in emotionally heightened states, sometimes we just cry out for what we need, regardless of the circumstances. Begging for your arms for you to hold around me. I went too far and kissed the ground beneath your feet, waiting for your love, waiting for our eyes to meet. This is also something I had to kind of like reframe in my own brain, which is I should not do things for somebody else with the expectation they're going to love me back in the way that I'm showing them my love. If I'm going to do something for somebody, it should be coming from a place completely detached from outcome, detached from receiving, quote unquote, which is actually, it's kind of like flies in the face of like, well, I have my own wants and needs. It actually doesn't. We can reconcile both of those realities because you have your own wants and needs, but you also have a way of showing your affection and love to another. If you're able to display your love and affection authentically without, again, attachment to outcome, that to me is a very earnest expression of love. But if you're doing it with the expectation of receiving something in return, that can feel manipulative over time. And that's why earlier I was saying, even in my own past relationships, I've been selfish in that regard, not realizing like I shouldn't be viewing what I'm doing lovingly transactionally. It should just be coming from an overflowing place. And the moment I like create that weird pathology in my own mind is the moment that the relationship is almost doomed to fail on my behalf, because nothing that they could ever do will match exactly what's in my mind unless I'm then strictly communicating those things. And of course, like, communication will always be the ultimate bridge for any of these relationship complexities. So I'm just talking about the different pathologies that exist. And for me, I really would like almost blame the other person, like internally anyways. Why don't they love me in this way? I'm showing them all of this and I feel so hurt and unfairly treated. And if it was really the case, then I should have held my boundary. I should have stuck up for myself in a real way. And it's weird because usually it's a combination of both things. It's usually they aren't right for you, but you're also not sticking up for yourself in the way that you should. If you really, really loved yourself, then you will enact that love by putting yourself in environments and relationships that are conducive to your well-being. There's a lot of discussion on all of what I've said to be had, so I'm going to cut it short there because I can just ramble on and on. But again, Aurora is so wise and she has so much insight into all of these unique relationship dynamics. And it took me a long time to even like understand at the level that I do. And I think even now I still have work to do in that regard. So as I learn, I will share what I'm learning, but Aurora seemingly is the ultimate teacher. So I hope you enjoyed the reaction today. If you did and would like to request more Aurora or anyone else for that matter on the channel, you can do so by clicking the first link below. It's been a pleasure listening with you today. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, my friends. Take care and peace.